Hey tech heads! I wanted to make a video for you about 5 electric hatchbacks under 30,000 pounds, but I'm actually very surprised at how many I found. So let's have a look. The first shock was that if we're talking about normal adult-sized cars and leaving out the Citroën AMI and Smart EQ42, the selection is extremely limited. Quite a surprise in 2023 when European car companies were promising us a slew of affordable electric cars. First up is the Nissan Leaf with a usable 39 kilowatt-hour battery, which would be an interesting choice if you know where I'm going with this, right? Fast charging with the CHAdeMO connector, which unfortunately lost the battle to CCS. So you'll find them at fewer and fewer chargers until they gradually disappear altogether in the future. Of course, for a person who only charges at home, it may not be that big of a deal, but would you pay £28,495 for a car that soon won't be able to drive too far away from home because it won't charge at a DC station? I certainly wouldn't. In my country, they are already replacing stations that have both CHAdeMO and CCS connectors for double CCS. Because honestly, is it worth maintaining a charging network for a couple of Japanese cars that didn't adapt fast enough? Otherwise, the Leaf could be an interesting choice. At a base price of £28,495, it has a 110 kilowatt or 150 horsepower engine. Acceleration 0 to 62 miles per hour takes 7.9 seconds. Now, the real range in the EV database is only around 145 miles. The onboard charger is unfortunately only a one-phase 32 amp 6.6 kilowatt, so 0 to 100% charging takes about 7 hours. If you can find a DC charger with a CHAdeMO connector. The Leaf can charge up to 46 kilowatts, so 10 to 80% takes about 46 minutes. But because the charging curve is not good, from 60% onwards, the charging power drops off significantly. So not that great for the money, is it? What do you think? Is the Leaf competitive in 2023? Next up is the new 500 Electric. Well, what can I say? It's a small, 3-door, stylish city slicker that managed to stay under 30,000 pounds. It costs £28,195 in the UK. Unfortunately for that money, it only offers a 70 kilowatt or 95 horsepower engine, and more importantly, a battery of just 21.3 kilowatt hours. Real range then is around 85 miles, up to 130 in the city in good weather, which is not much. DC charging at up to 50 kilowatts from 10 to 80% is a matter of only 24 minutes. Now, the FIAT also has an 11 kilowatt 3-phase onboard charger that can charge it from 0 to 100% in about 2.5 hours, which is kind of nice. So personally, I kind of like the little FIAT, but considering the price and its ability to really only go around the block, I would not pay that much money for it. What about you? What do you think about this stylish little guy with an 85-mile range? Would you find it interesting for £28,195? And would you be more limited by the range or the number of doors? And finally, we get to the MG4 SE. No matter how you slice it, the MG4 SE is still the king of cheap electric cars in England. A grown-up 5-door car on a modern platform with a 125 kilowatt rear-wheel drive engine that's essentially without compromises. The price is an unbelievable £26,995, and for that price, you get an immortal LFP battery with a usable capacity of 51 kilowatt hours, promising a real-world range of 182 miles. Great for the price, isn't it? Plus DC charging up to 117 kilowatts, so 10 to 80%, you'll have a DC charge in about 37 minutes. The onboard AC charger can charge at 7 kilowatts. Now that's a one-phase 32 amp charger. So 0 to 100% charge in about 9 hours. The MG4 definitely wins the price to performance ratio across the board, and unfortunately I don't see any real competition. Can you think of anything priced at £26,995 that would match the MG4 SE? Not me. Everything remotely comparable seems to be priced at £32,000 and up. One thing is for sure, if I lived in the UK, I would very likely be driving an MG4. So, main surprise for me, I wanted to make a video about the 5 cheapest hatchbacks in the UK, and I only found 3 that were worth talking about. So that just about sums up the state of affordable EV selection, doesn't it? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, hit subscribe for more insights from the EV world. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.